How's it going? I hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. It just poured down the rain all day, so figured go out for a very dirty dirt road ride, which is actually perfect because on today's Tip Tuesday, we're gonna go through how to read the road better, and what better time to do it than after a rainstorm. We're gonna teach you how to ride safer, more in control, and just have more fun all around. So let's go for a ride. This is the south entrance. Steep rock, which takes you right to the tunnel, which is an old mining tunnel that they used to cart pig iron through from the iron ores of Mine Hill. Very pleasant riding through here because it is basically like an air conditioner. Keep it locked in. Hello. Great, how are you? Pretty mucky right now. Alright, so glass are fogging, just laid my bike down some poison ivy, so I'm pretty good. But I want to really talk to you about reading the road so you can descend more confidently, sit more safely, and yeah, just enjoy your ride a little bit more. So we got the road ahead, and what we can see here is that we have kind of a right hand, left hand snake. So we're coming down a pretty steep hill. What we want to be thinking about is a few different things. One, we want to consider the crown of the road. The crown is kind of where it bumps up. On dirt roads, this will be pretty accentuated in some places because where the tires track, it's going to sit a little bit lower. So the crown works in our favor coming around this right-hand corner because our tires will be depressing against kind of the upward slope of it. But coming around that left-hand corner down there, it's going to do the opposite here. So this is where it becomes really essential to be able to look far down the road. So as we're coming down the road, what we want to think about is we want to first start scanning out this 150 foot stretch. Look into that next corner down there, but even beyond that, you can probably see just between those trees, that's going to give us the furthest viewpoint that we can possibly have. And what that's going to tell us, one, is how much sort of momentum we can carry through here, because if it's a very hard left-hand corner or if it basically peters off straight, you know, that's going to dictate differently how you're going to want to control your speed. Also, the further down the road you can look, the more availability of telling if there is a car coming or not. And cars are definitely the scariest thing that you can encounter out here. So we're coming down. A few other things. We talked about the crown. So coming around this left-hand corner, it's not going to be in our advantage. So we're going to want to slow down a little bit around that left-hand corner. If the coast is clear and you can kind of crest over the top of that crown and use that inside edge right there to press your tires against, that would be good. The other things, especially on steep roads, you want to think about brake bumps. Brake bumps can be very hazardous, and depending on the lighting, they can be really hard to see. So think anytime you're going down a steep road, especially one with a corner, whichever way that corner turns, you're probably going to have some brake bumps on the inside of that corner, especially on the steeper hill, because cars descending it are going to be kind of clumping up dirt, and then cars climbing up it are going to be spinning out, creating little piles, and that can be really hazardous. As you heard, descending down, I like to descend in my drops. You have a lot more purchase around the handlebars and around your brakes, so should you hit brake bumps, should you hit pothole, something you don't see, you're going to be able to at least keep your hands on the bar. Whereas if your hoods You know, you're putting a lot of downward pressure on the bar. It could potentially spin the bars or just knock your hand off totally. We don't want that. So let's think about that again. Remember, descending, think about the crown, look where as far ahead as you possibly can, and think about brake bumps. And that should pretty much cover you for some confident descending. Now, I'm going to continue the ride and we're going to have some fun. So hope you enjoy.